Nicolas Cage's wife of 4 days. What's up with this guy? Now, we know that Nicolas Cage has bad judgment, right? We know that this fucking guy cannot handle his money. He's been bankrupt a number of different times. He's had to sell properties. He's been broke. He's had to do shitty, crappy, terrible movies just to have enough money to buy a bowl of soup. I mean, he blows his money left and fucking right. Sad thing is, he's a pretty good actor. He's a pretty good fucking actor. But he's lousy with money. Yeah, so Nicolas Cage's wife of 4 days agrees to divorce, but she asks for, get this, spousal support, which she'll probably get. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, she shouldn't. So the whole point of spousal support is that your wife has been married to you a long period of time. Men almost never get this. It's very rare, right? The whole premise is that you've been married to another person who's been supporting you for a long period of time, and so you no longer have enough marketplace value, enough marketable skills to make a good living on your own. Add to that the fact that you've become accustomed. Apparently, men don't become accustomed to anything. They almost never get this. It's always women. But women apparently become accustomed to a certain lifestyle, a certain level of living, and, you know, it would be criminal to take that away from them. Never seems to be a consideration when it's a man, though, in the same position. But yeah, we can't take away her posh lifestyle, so let's give her half his money and alimony forever. Which, by the way, is the case if you've been married for more than 10 years in California. So, but I don't know how the hell she's going to justify getting spousal support for 4 days of marriage. What the fuck's up with that? In 4 days, you became accustomed to a certain lifestyle? Really? So Nicolas Cage wants an annulment just 4 days after his latest trip down the aisle. He had been married, by the way, 3 times before this. So I'm officially branding Nicolas Cage a low IQ retard on par with Forrest Gump, which I think is I think it's a case I can make considering how bad he is with money and handling personal finances in general and just living his life. This guy is a retard, okay? He's a total retard. Who gets married 4 times? Who? Stupid people, right? So the woman Nicolas Cage was married to for 4 days before filing for an annulment claims she's entitled to spousal support and wants the face-off star to pay her legal fees. I'm going to marry some young Asian broad. And by the way, most Asian broads marrying white dudes are gold diggers looking for a green card. You'd have to be a fucking fool to marry one of these broads. Case in point, the 55-year-old actor married Erica Koike, but she's Asian. I don't know what kind of name that is. Maybe she's Japanese. During a night of drinking in Las Vegas. Oh my God. That's the most expensive fucking drinking. That's the most expensive bottle of tequila you're ever going to have drank, Nico, after dating for a year. Oh my God. He filed for an annulment just 4 days later, explaining in court documents that he was too drunk to adequately agree to the decision. Now, if this was a woman, she would automatically get granted an annulment. And in addition, the court may or may not charge the man with rape. Just because, well, you did something with a broad where she was in some way, shape, or form impaired. So we want to throw some other fucking charges at you. But, Wayman taking advantage of a man? No, can't happen. Can't happen. So prior to obtaining a marriage license and participating in a marriage ceremony, okay, she's a good-looking broad. I'll give her that. They were both drinking to the point of intoxication. Well, I wouldn't think the point of drinking is to not get intoxicated. So, yeah. According to a report from TMZ, Koike agreed to a divorce but doesn't agree that the impulsiveness of the decision qualifies for an annulment. You see, an annulment means that it never happened, so she can't get money. I don't know how much money she thinks she's going to get. As a result, she believes she's eligible for spousal support. Koike claims she lives there, so we know why she's with him, right? We know that the only reason she's with him is money, because they've been married 4 days and she's trying to get spousal support. Come on. Really? Oh, listen to this bullshit. Koike claims she lost career opportunities during the relationship. I love it! She wants to be paid for the prior year that they were together but not married. See, this is women. This is female entitlement for you right here. You were in a relationship with me, you need to pay for it. And this is what women believe. No, we don't also get pleasure out of sex. It's not 50-50. It's not mutual. We women press for equality in all things, but really, we want to push the idea that we just have sex with men because they want it. It's for them, not us. So pay me money. And that she's also suffered consequences to her career because this has damaged her reputation. I've never heard of her. And I don't know what her career is. I'm guessing it's not in anything that's very highbrow. So, I think that your career as, a makeup artist or whatever the hell you are, I think it'll be fine, okay? The vapid airheads that come to you to get their nails painted, I don't think they even know who the fuck you are. Cage previously alleged that she didn't disclose her full criminal history to him prior to the marriage ceremony. Criminal history! Could you imagine? You're walking down the aisle, you get married, and you find out the next day that your wife's a murderer. Honey, could you pass the tequila? I want to get even more drunk than I already am. Sure, honey. Oh, and by the way, I killed my last husband. So I say, I'm getting an annulment. I'm going to get an annulment. You don't have grounds for an annulment, you son of a bitch. The fact that I'm a murderer is not pertinent. Oh, we have a difference of opinion, I guess. However, the plot thickens and the Koike revealed Cage asked her to start again in the right way just 12 days after filing for an annulment, which he claims proves the relationship was legit. That proves absolutely nothing, and it doesn't discard the annulment that he filed for, which he should have been granted. He should have been granted. Absolutely. I mean, if a woman lies like this, or you're getting married while you're drunk, or both combined, he should automatically get an annulment. But of course, we're talking about a woman who is the so-called aggrieved party. She's not the one filing for divorce. If the man files for divorce, he will get no consideration. A woman, yeah, she'll get what she wants, but he's not going to get what he wants. Wow. I don't understand this. I mean, it's not like he's over the hill. Okay, 55, he's an old guy, but he still looks pretty good, and he's got some money, right? And he's still a marketable actor, okay? Yeah, okay, he's not loaded, but he could do a movie and make 10, 15 million bucks like that, right? Which she knows, obviously, yeah. This great career that she had. I gave up career opportunities. Well, it's not my job to pay for your bad decisions. Meanwhile, if a man fucks up, well, you're not going to get that annulment. You're not going to get any special consideration. You're not going to get any alimony. So sad. Why did he get married? I don't understand. How dumb could he be? How smart do you think Nicolas Cage is? Do you think he even has 100 IQ? It's been my experience that these Hollywood actors and actresses are not very bright. They're good at playing make-believe, but in regards to their intelligence, when it comes to normal life, when it comes to living their life, in the objective world, in an objective way, living in reality, they don't seem too bright to me. I think this guy's IQ, it might be below 100. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what he was thinking. 4 marriages? I mean, he's been married 3 times before. Wouldn't you think he learned the lesson? It's like you stick your hand in the fire and your hand gets burned. Fire? Burns. Don't stick your hand in the fire again. What's he do? He sticks it again. And again. And again. What the fuck? Yeah, I'd like to say, how dumb can you be? But I guess we know how dumb. Pretty dumb. Whew. Pretty dumb. I don't feel that sorry for him, to be honest. The guy has had 3 prior marriages in 55 years of life to learn his lesson.